How's it going, guys? My name is StixzMC and welcome to some Minecraft videos. Today we have a very special guest, ZariusHD, with us today. Say hi, Zarius.
Hey, what is up, fellas?
Alright, today we're going to be doing a plot review, and we're going to be putting Zarius on the line a little bit here today because this is his house that he has built on Lord Dakr's dakrcraft server in Flowville. I'll be leaving the a warp in the description with the IP to Dakr's server so that you guys can come and check it out for yourselves, because let me tell you, this is a pretty awesome plot. Let's take a look inside.
Okay.
Okay, well first, I guess we better start outside since we're out here. First we got ourselves a nice garden over here. Some very interesting details, and I really like the way that Zarius has done these bushes, especially this here, an elevated patch of grass. I've got to say, it would be pretty hard to mow, but, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, unless you got a whippersnipper or something like that. Just, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Unless you're Zarius, I think is the way that we can put it. And
That's
then
it.
we come over here and we've got some nice bushes, an interesting bit of elevation here with some you know, ferns, I think they are, some large ferns.
Oh, I gotta love my ferns.
Oh no, we're looking for them in the house, mate. And over here we've got a really interesting tree design here. It's I don't see this very often on the server. Usually it's just the fences with just, you know, grass on it and fences everywhere and using wood. This has got to be one of the very few plots that uses stone wall to add a bit more depth into it. Very, very cool. Very, very nice. I really like it. Really flows well with the whole plot. And I really enjoy the way that you've your color palette here. It's really good.
Yeah, I chose the light grey with the white with the dark brown, and then just filtered it with a couple of grey buttons just to give it that extra bit of pop. And I think it works really well with the oh, what happened to the... Oh, we got rain and thunder.
Yeah,
I'll change that.
That's interesting.
There we go. And click my fingers. There we go.
We're back.
We are back.
Anyway. So yeah, that's a really nice, really interesting garage design as well. I really like the depth that you put in here, especially with the window in the top of the garage. It works really well. So we'll keep on cruising down here and actually start inside the house. Now, I was looking at this earlier and I really couldn't figure out to myself how the hell you say this name. Would you like to help me out on this, Zarius?
It is Bijoux.
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 Quite an interesting name for a house like this, but you know, oh well. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. We'll keep on cruising. Got a very nice fireplace here, although I've got to say, from a safety point of view, putting wood right in front of the flame, a bit risky.
Well, judging from the actual server hack, it was meant to look like...
Oh, that's right.
Like that. But since Dakr's actually removed all the world edit, yeah, so we've had to leave it back like that.
Well, there we go. We get a view of what it originally looked like. Let me just quickly explain to the viewers what happened. Lord Dakr's server got hacked recently by the guys from Revand, unfortunately, and since then some of the settings on the server have been a bit messed up, so now snow melts unlike what it used to.
Yeah.
So we'll remove this just for the sake of the house. But there you go, you got to see what it looked like. Anyway, we'll keep on cruising. We'll just have a look out here. It's a very nice little pavilion sort of thing out here, leading into the pool area, which will lead into the backyard. But we'll get down there a little bit later. Let's just focus on this here. We've got a nice bit of grass here, some orchids, another fern, good to see, and a very nice tables design, I might add here.
Yeah, they're very simple, but it works. It really works.
It does indeed. So, could I pick your brain a little bit? Your theory behind these ladders on the are they some kind of an artwork or something?
This here, which technically that one is meant to be there. If you look at the nature strips here in Australia, and if you don't know if you're in Australia, you have like little trees that have got a stick attached to them to make them grow straight. So they'll be a perfect straight grow.
Well, that makes sense indeed. It's good that you clarified that. It was a bit, yeah, well, I'm not much of a gardener, I'll say, so.
Well, it looks a bit good as well for artwork as well.
Yeah, it does indeed. And it works, and overall it works. It mixes very well.
Bit of extra colour.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll keep on cruising. We got some paintings here in the main hallway. Now, this is something that Zarius showed to me a little while ago in the roof. Now, this is just awesome. He's got a very modern-looking lights right here, and it's still baffling a little bit the way that he does it. Even in my mind, he showed me this 1,000 times, and I still don't understand how it really works. But basically, you've got a lit furnace there. And then he's substituted these 2 blocks for pots, so it looks like lights that are hanging in the middle of nothing, and they're lit up. It's amazing, and it looks so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, that works, and it works throughout the whole house. It matches the rug quite nicely, must say. We got a couple of paintings. One here, Cold Nuts by Jay Onsen. Guy's got a great name. And Monthly. Great choice of name there by Jay Onsen again.
Yeah.
And here we'll cruise in. Here's the inside of the garage, and here's one of Zarius's many amazing cars. You can see these tutorials for these cars on his channel. I'll leave a link in the description. So yeah, we've got the main feature, obviously, which is the car. In here we've got a nice toolbox. Obviously you need your tools when you're working on your precious vehicle.
Oh yeah.
A nice shelf over here and a bit of storage. Very nice indeed. Anyway,
a very simplistic garage.
Yeah, you've got a bit of an oil spill here, man. You better get that checked out. Call in your mechanic.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll keep on cruising. We'll stick to the left side of the building for now. And it looks like we've come into the main bedroom. Is this?
Yep, this is the main bedroom, yeah.
Yep, so we've got the main bedroom here. Really nice bed, good chest of drawers. Really like the design on the chest of drawers here, with the item frame. Bit of a, I think it's supposed to be a clock. Yeah, it is a clock. It's just turned around the other way. Must be from when it was moved to Flowville, but no matter. Still would work there anyway. You got a nice pot plant here. Bit annoyed it's not a fern, but you know, gotta have some change in the house, I guess. Got a nice bench over, nice shelf over here. Keep on cruising. Got your walk-in wardrobe here. Now I love these things. Really good job on this. It's perfect size, really to a realistic scale, in my opinion. You come in here and here's your ensuite. You got your shower. You got your bog.
Bog, yeah.
An interesting bit of, you know, artwork for the bathroom. Works well in its own strange way, but you know.
Oh, you gotta sit there when you're sitting there taking a shit. You know, you just think jigsaw puzzles. Leaves your mind go to theory, thought, deep in thought.
True that indeed. We've got ourselves a nice shower here as well. Very, very nice choice of glass panes here. Works well with the rug and the overall flowing of the room. Especially the, I only just noticed this as I walked in, the chiseled, I think these are actually pillars, quartz pillars, aren't they?
Yep, pillar quartz.
Yep, works really well. Really well indeed. And this here, while we're here, we may as well explore the backyard. It's unfortunately going to be a bit random this video, but it'll all flow in one way or another. We got a really, really nice covering over here. Very, very good use of trapdoors to give... I'm sure it looks a lot better in shaders. Unfortunately, my shader's not working at the moment. I will try and get them working for the next video. But I can imagine it would look really good with the sunlight passing through, giving a really nice pattern on the floor. The birchwood floor, I believe it is, works really well as well. Really flows with the rest of the building. Got your pool here, really nice big pool as well. Gotta have that in a hot country like Australia.
Oh yes.
Really big pool, quite deep as well, which is great to see. I know one thing that I do see when I see people build houses on this server and they build a pool, I generally only make it about 2 or 3 blocks deep, and it really amazes me that you can have such a shallow pool. But you know, whatever floats your boat, I guess. But I don't think many boats would be floating in that shallow of a pool, but
no.
You know. Anyway, we got a really nice stone feature over here. You've really done this really well. I'm a big fan of these things. I know it's definitely something that I try and include whenever I put in a pool. You know, they're really great. They add such a sense of feel to the backyard, a sense of depth as well. It's not just a pool. It's got a little bit of a waterfall running there. You know, if you got kids in the pool, they can climb up and, you know, over this thing. It's got a bit of a little storage of water here that you can fit into.
I've actually put subliminal messaging into this rock feature, but I put little buttons here as well for like the actual pebbles that actually stick out of rocks. But if you stand right here, this actually looks like a shaft, you know.
Oh, it does too.
But if you look at it from this point of view, it looks like someone's sticking their finger up at the other people's house. See, with my builds, you've got to put subliminal messaging in.
Yeah, oh, great work there. Oh, jeez, I wouldn't have noticed that unless I was looking for it. But yeah, it works well. Oh, perfect build to be sticking the finger to as well. I think that's Manua's build.
Yeah.
That will be a review of that house as well. Will be coming in a later video. I might add as well. It's a relatively nice build over there.
I just want to mention as well. If you stand here and look directly at this pebble right here, I've actually made a car.
You have? Oh, yeah, you have. That's one of the frames of your cars, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and that's another subliminal message.
Well, there you go. Reinforcement to you guys to go and definitely check out his videos on cars. I've got to say here, Zarius has got to be one of the best car builders on Minecraft these days. Does some really great work. It's great to be doing a video with him.
Oh, thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
No worries. It's great work. It needs to be appreciated by more people. Anyway, we'll keep on cruising over here. We've got ourselves a really nice... Oh, another pool as well. I told you we'd get back over here. Really another nice little pool that you can, you know, dip into. I'd love to think of this as a giant spa, but oh well, keep dreaming. You got a really nice set of table and chairs over here, and a really interesting design of cover to keep the sun out of your eyes. It's definitely Zarius. You got to be one of the only builders that does this. I don't see this on many other builds. It's very nice, very modern. Very interesting indeed, Zarius, I must say. There's a good tip for you guys. Use catalogs and the internet and things like that to give you inspiration, because it really can make the difference in these modern plots. I find that it's a bit harder to do the medieval plots. You don't get as much inspiration in terms of looking at modern day buildings, because as you know, all display homes these days are very modern, realistic looking buildings, similar to this one, I might add. So that's the way that I see it in terms of medieval. I mean, I'm not going to diss medieval or anything. I think that people who build medieval are really amazing builders. It's definitely a unique skill to be able to build like that, and I really can't build that good in medieval myself, but you know, I find that you find a lot more inspiration these days for modern builds on the internet than you would for medieval. But that's just my opinion. Anyway,
no, that's right. Yeah, I agree with you. Just have to look at like Corrales and builds and Smithers Boss and all that.
Yes. So we'll cruise back in here, back to where we left off, since we sort of tracked back in, you know, outside and stuff. Anyway, we'll cruise down here a bit before we go upstairs, and we have a real nice study. This must be where Zarius does all of his recordings for his brilliant videos.
Oh yes, I got the light at the back. I sit down.
And the offset computer, I might I'll add.
I'm an offset person.
Yes, so... Oh, beautiful. Wow, that's what I like to see. A fern right there. That improves the videos. So, here we have a very cozy study. You made good use of the space. It is quite a small space. Really nice rug in here, I might add as well. Very interesting design to put a sign underneath. It gives a really nice effect. Anyway, we'll cruise on upstairs now. Oh, very nice pillar. Very nice. Very modern looking. Actually, before we go upstairs, I just realised that the kitchen and you know, living room area was down here. I thought we may as well cruise on in here first rather than track all the way back down. Anyway, we've got a nice painting here. Funnily enough, the guy's name is P-Ainting, titled Drip. Look, I think you probably could have gotten away with calling it long stream of water going in a vertical direction rather than drip. But, yeah, no, that's just my opinion. I'm no artist, so, you know, I'll leave that one to him. We have leaves. Very direct sort of, you know, title you got there, P-Ainting, but, you know, good work on that one, I guess. And Chilled by B. Lender. Now, this is probably my favourite piece apart from Morning over there by Jay Onsen. This is a very nice piece indeed.
Yeah, Chilled by Blender.
Anyway, moving on. Got a very nice rug design over here. Adds a really nice sense of change compared to the rest of the house. Good bit of contrast of colours over here. You got your centered around black, you got your white, your blue, your red, and your yellow. Works really nice with the surrounding colours. Anyway, we'll cruise on into the kitchen here, and we've got ourselves a really nice bench top design over here. Got a stove here. I think the copying has done it again, and the furnaces that I think are supposed to be this way have been turned around. But those are supposed to be lit furnaces there, with yeah, lit furnaces, and the chimney, I think we went past it when we were outside, is on the outside. I probably should have pointed it out. But, cruise on along here, and we got ourselves some cabinets here, and some drawers, and a toaster. Very nice there. I think this is this a microwave here?
That's a microwave.
Yep, so we got a really nice design of microwave here. Got ourselves a sink with a tap, and a refrigerator. Very interesting refrigerator, I might add as well. Much better looking than the ones that I build with a iron door. Usually I stick one of these iron doors in front of it, like that. Oh, jeez. Moving on. I'll fix that later.
Griefer!
We'll fix that later. Anyway, we got a nice chimney right here with a fire going. Very, very interesting design. Adds a bit of change compared to the chimney from the front of the house. Very, very interesting. Very nice indeed. Got a really nice couch design over here as well. Really good looking design of couch, and I guess, is that some elevated carpet or something, or is that part of the actual couch? No, that's part of the actual couch. With a footrest here and a very nice design television. Very, very nice. Very, very cool. Very modern.
Yeah, the grey slab is the VCR.
Oh yeah, that too. You need to put. They need to add a lapis lazuli block slab so that you can put a Blu-ray player on the top. Anyway, we'll cruise on upstairs up to the, I'm guessing, more living areas, but that's just a uneducated guess right there. Oh, what do you know, there are. We got ourselves, we'll go in here first. It's a nice little, I guess you can call it guest bathroom. Bathroom that everybody who doesn't live in their ensuite will go to. You got yourself a nice, good area of bench space here with a really nice sink. And a tap that doesn't want to go downwards, but oh well. Got yourself a bog, a bit close to the door, I might say, for my fancy, but
oh, that's actually, no, I put that there for a reason, because that's where the smell just...
Oh, that's right, you do have the guests living right here in the guest bedroom, but we'll get to that in a minute. So you do want to make them suffer as much as possible. Memo to self, never stay in Zarius' house. Really nice kitchen you got here. Lot of room in that kitchen as well, I might add. Very, very nice. I'd love to use a kitchen. I said kitchen, didn't I? Shower. I meant shower. Jeez. Shows how much I'm on the ball today.
Yeah, you're missing something.
Ah, yes. The fern. Thanks for ruining my train of thought. I was gonna mention that on my way out so that I didn't get so distracted, but well, there you go. Anyway, so back to the shower. It's good. I'll just add quickly on this. It's a very, very nice use of color palette here, making it match your rug. Works really well. Really well. Anyway, we'll cruise along now that we've addressed the fern. Into the guest bedroom, and this is brilliant. The first thing that I noticed when I walked into this room was the level of depth in this rug. Now, I don't know whether you guys can see it as well as I can right here, but what Zarius has done is he's put a rug down, he's then used snow to add your first layer of depth, and then right next to that he's used, and I hate to brag on this one, a trick that I showed him with the furnaces, although he hasn't used it exactly the way that I did it. Putting a furnace in the floor to add another sense of depth, and then right in front of it, he's put signs underneath the carpet. And then this adds another level of depth nonetheless, but also as well, I don't know if you can notice this, but the sign on my right, because of the furnace block, is got a slightly blue tinge to it. Works really well, looks really nice. I don't know whether you can see this as well, Zarius, or maybe it's just my eyes failing me.
No, I can see it, yep.
Works really well. Adds a bit of change in the rug so that it's not just black and white. Got a little bit of that lightish blue in there with the senses of depth. Anyway, really nice light as well, I might add. Cruise on over here and you got yourself a really nice double bed. This is very luxurious, I might say, for a guest bedroom. Apart from the toilet problem over there, I'd sleep in here. You got yourself a really nice wall over here, good wooden wall, nice separation from the clay wall that you've had for the, you know, pretty much 90% of the build, with some gaps in here as well. Gives a good sense of change. Got also a nice little bench top over here that you can sit, you know, your fern or whatever floats your boat in your house.
Yeah, I just wanted to make this nice and plain. I mean, it's only the guests, like, just, yeah, no TV, no electric, just get in there.
Get in there and sleep. Not going to be used for anything else. Anyway, we keep cruising down here, and you got another sense of wall separation right over here, where it goes from the wooden planks over back to the black wall. Anyway, we'll cruise down here. Very nice separation as well. I'm saying separation a lot in this because really that's what it is. There is a lot of separation of colours which contrast really well. Got yourself a bush over here. Very, very nice indeed. We'll cruise on over into here. Now, I've got to pick your brains. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I'll just interrupt myself there. He's used my way of lighting up the carpet in here. I don't know if you can see the different shades of lighting in the carpet. That would be where the furnaces are, I would presume.
Yes, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
And I'll pick your brain on this because I'm not really too sure. What was this room intended for? It's a very nice open space. I can't help but think of it as sort of a dance floor, but knowing you, Zarius, I'm betting a big old drum kit's gonna go in here eventually.
I was actually going to put a drum kit in here and do sort of like a band room. Like you got your guitars, you got your mic stand, which is pretty much done with World Edit. But you got your band, the drum kit in the corner, you got your bass, electric guitar, your mic, have a couple of seats around, maybe a couple of pinball machines, bit of a couch over in this corner. But then I decided, no, I'm going to leave it blank until I get some inspiration, change it up. I don't know, still undecided. Place your comments down below and let Razor know what you think I should do in here.
Yes, I would love to hear what you guys think of what should go in here. Personally, in my opinion, I'd love to see a drum kit in there. Hence my name. It's a bit of a dead giveaway that I am a drummer and I do love my drumming. And I would love to see a drum kit go in here, but you know, we'll see. Maybe you guys have some better suggestions than a boring old drum kit going in there. Anyway, we'll keep on cruising down here. Got some nice paintings, another nice bush. Very interesting. I've noticed this throughout pretty much the whole of the build, even back down to the garage. You've got this one strip on the third block upwards of window. Very, very nice, in my opinion. I don't know really in what sense it adds, but it doesn't take anything away and it doesn't hurt to have, and it just looks nice. It just separates the wall a little bit. Adds another sense of inward depth, and it just works well.
Yeah, I mean, you can put like little tables or chairs here, and a lot of other things. I know SS Knives built an actual nice bookcase here, actually separated with the black, the white, the green, to all multicolored books, and it looked really well with the carpet as well.
Yes, very nice indeed, very nice indeed. Anyway, we'll cruise along into here, and I'm guessing more inspiration is going to be needed from you guys for this room as well. I'm guessing, you know, maybe you've already got 2 bedrooms in here, but it does have such a nice view. It would, in my opinion, work well as a bedroom, but considering you already have 2 in this house, I wouldn't recommend it. But, you know, I wonder what you guys think. What you guys in the comment, leave a comment. See what, you know, what we could possibly put in here, what Zarius could add to this build to make it flow and work even more. I'll be looking forward to hearing what you guys say about this, and I'm sure Zarius will be as well. But
oh, most definitely.
yeah, so we'll cruise on back downstairs. I have a feeling that's sort of the end for this plot, but overall this plot has been absolutely awesome. Shows how good of a modern builder Zarius is and why I highly recommend him to you guys. You should watch his plot reviews of other modern builds and definitely check out his car tutorials. They are #1 quality. He has to be one of the best car designers on Minecraft at the moment for cars. He does great work, and it's great to see his cars used all over the server. Not only on this server, but as far as I know on other servers as well. And I will just add, now that we're sort of doing a bit of a fly around of his build, it'll give you a sense to know where his build is over here. So you got the Flowville entrance right over there, and it is your first building on the left. That is Zarius's build, and it is just a magnificent build all in all. Really great job, Zarius. Really great job.
Thanks, mate. Much appreciated.
So, guys, I will be leaving a link to Zarius's channel in the description. Go definitely check out his videos. Does a really great job. And I will be seeing you next time. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, and see you all in the next video.
Catch you later.